Hello, I was assigned problem 54 from chapter 20. I like this problem because it allows me to learn about one of my favorite topics. So, the problem reads that a 16 ohms loudspeaker, an 8.0 ohms loudspeaker, and a 4.0 ohms loudspeaker are connected in parallel across the terminals of an amplifier. Determine the equivalent resistance of the three speakers, assuming that they all behave as resistors. So I have a little drawing right here just to represent the three resistors in um, parallel. So here's R1, R2, and R3. So we're looking for REQ, and that formula is given in chapter 20, section 7, parallel wiring. So whenever devices are connected in parallel, the same voltage is applied across each device. So in general, devices wired in parallel carry different currents. So the reciprocal of the equivalent resistance Rp of a parallel combination of resistance R1, R2, R3 is given by the equation right here. And so the power delivered to the equivalent resistance is equal to the total power delivered to any number of resistance in parallel. So in order to find our REQ, we do 1 over REQ equals 1 over R1 plus 1 over R2 plus 1 over R3, and so on and so forth if you have any more resistors. But in this case, we just have 3. So we're just going to use this formula and plug in our resistors that we have. So we're going to do 1 over 16 ohms plus 1 over 8.0 ohms plus 1 over 4.0 ohms. So that within your math is 0.0625 plus 0.125 plus 0.25. So whenever we get this total of 0.4375. So in your calculator, you're going to do 1 over this number right here, 0.4375. And that'll give you the answer, which is 2.3 ohms. And that's just how you find the equivalent resistance whenever they are in parallel. So whenever they're in series, you have a different formula. But whenever they're in parallel, make sure you do 1 over whatever the resistor is. And then when you get that final answer, you still need to manipulate it and do 1 over the number that you found. Thank you.